The tale of a bumblebee and a soft-hearted human. Reddit user, u/bloke. Original post, June 10th, 2025. Out for a walk this morning, and I see a bumblebee on the pavement. I almost always pick them up so they don't get stepped on, and leave them on a wall or nearby flower. This time, however, I saw her wings were gone and she wouldn't survive long, so I decided to take her home to make her as comfortable as I could whilst she survived. I set her up in a box with some leaves, flowers, nesting materials, and damp moss to have a drink from. Took her a while to settle in, but she soon found the flowers and had a feed and a wander about. She's currently having a nap under a big leaf. I know you're not supposed to bring bumblebees indoors, but the box is by an open window, so she has natural light and fresh air. I suppose I'm trying to make sure she's safe and comfortable for as long as I can provide for her. Update 1 June 11th, 2025, 1 day later. Yesterday, I rescued a bumblebee who's suffering from deformed wing virus and would likely not survive in the wild. I've now gone all out on her little bee sanctuary: fresh flowers, soil, compost, twigs, bark, and grass cuttings to nest in. There's also a sugar water-soaked kitchen roll. You can just about see her having a drink from it in the top left corner. She's been having a good explore all day and is currently digging a nest underneath the cornflowers in the bottom left corner. She loves basking in the sunshine when it comes out from behind the clouds, and I have been remiss at work as I keep stopping to just watch her go about her beesiness. Relevant comments. I saw your post yesterday. You're a good egg doing this. You've made her an Airbnb. OOP. Had I awards to give, you would have one for that. How am I this invested in the comings and goings of a disabled bumblebee? OOP. She's had a really good explore of her home. She got a bit annoyed at me when I tried to lift her out, so I could add more grass cuttings. Update 2, June 13th, 2025, 2 days later. She's up and about before me, so I replaced her sugar water kitchen roll breakfast pick-me-up, which she made a beeline for. I'm going to be replacing the flowers later this morning, all aside from those 3 in the bottom corner as she dragged those there herself, and that's her nest where she goes to bed at night. It's adorable watching the large pale blue one slowly rise and fall as she breathes. Bees move their abdomen to pump air through their bodies instead of having lungs like we do. She always makes a careful inventory of the new flowers I bring her, visiting each one on turn and deciding if she likes it or not. Yellow ones are a definite pass, purple and blue and the favorites. She still likes to climb on my hand from time to time when she's not napping, feeding, or exploring. Although yesterday she climbed up my arm and then pooped onto my shirt. She then got a case of the zoom eyes and I had to be careful as she ran all up my arm, along my back, down my leg and back again. Update 3, June 14th, 2025, 1 day later. Last night, she's went on a bit of a feeding frenzy around 6 p.m., had a bout of the zoom eyes, and then buried herself in the deepest part of her sanctuary. I think she could sense the rain coming. Sadly, Mother Nature had other ideas and the promised thunderstorms never happened, but we did get a bit of rain. This morning she's up and about having another feed. She got a bit frantic when I grabbed my cuppa and sat next to her sanctuary. So I let her climb onto my finger and she ran around all over my arm and head. I had to carefully extricate her from my hair, and she's now back in her nest area having a rest. It's sad watching her exercise her flight muscles to warm up and hopefully take flight, knowing her wings will never work. But I also know she's part doing it to warm up and help pump air into her body. Update 4, June 16th, 2025, 2 days later. Belinda died this morning at 10 a.m. She had a lovely morning with fresh flowers and a play on my hand and arm first thing. After that, she seemed to start to struggle to move and then began to slowly curl up, a sure sign she was on her way. I tried to make her as comfortable as I could in her final moments, and then surrounded her with flowers once she had finally stopped moving. She had a Viking funeral in her sanctuary in the back garden. Bumblebees with DWV only tend to live for a couple of days. She lived for a week with me and as much comfort as I could provide for her. She had a definite personality and always wanted to climb on my hand when she saw me. I'm going to miss her. Update 5, June 24th, 2025, 9 days later. This just appeared on my Facebook feed. Thank you to all who donated and joined up. You have made my day. Update 6, June 25th, 2025, 1 day later. Hello r/casual UK people. The Bumblebee Conservation Trust have updated their Facebook post this morning and also sent me a personal message. And it's amazing. You're amazing. The mods have allowed one final Belinda update as it goes to show your incredible generosity and kindness. We can't quite believe it. We're still crunching the numbers, and donations are still flying in, but so far around £3,000 has been raised in Belinda's memory since yesterday. We cannot express our amazement and gratitude to everyone who has donated. 2024 was the worst year on record for UK bumblebees. This small act of kindness, which has sparked so many more, will help us in our mission to secure a future for bumblebees. Relevant comments. Wow, £3,000. Well done, casual ukers. I'm sure the bees are buzzing about that. OOP. I'm so glad that one small act of kindness has led to such an outpouring of generosity. I'm sure if she could, Belinda would say, thank you. Why am I crying? Sudden touch of hay fever, I reckon. Got some here too. OOP. There's some industrial onion chopping going on today.